Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike says quality leadership is the main challenge of Nigeria, stressing that the country lacks leaders that will put service above self. Governor Wike said this at the inauguration of the dualized Ubunabali Eastern Bypass Road that was performed by the former governor of Sokoto State, Senator Aliyu Wamako, on Tuesday. Wike said leadership is not a function of a political party, but about the mindset of an individual, adding that the party is only a platform to actualize one's ambition.
I'm not bothered about whom you are close to. I know my what. I know what I can do. I know what I cannot do. I don't claim what I cannot do. If I say I will do this, I will do it. So the people of Obudaba, I want to thank you that the ancestor didn't come. And if they have come, they would have seen problem. So I thank you. Now look at how beautiful this place is. Look at how beautiful it is. I've always been consistent in my life. My history is very straightforward. I don't play here and play here. I see white is white. I see black is black. And we've never been afraid of fighting anybody. I've not started politics. After commissioning a project, we'll start politics. They will know who is who.
Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State. Well, we are now being joined by Arise News Director of News and Political Editor Sumner Sambo. Sumner, I see you chuckling away listening to Governor.
We couldn't help.
Nyesom Wike. What? I mean,
crack on.
Let's talk about the optics here, because it comes just days after the what they call the breaking of ice meeting between himself and the presidential candidate of his party. And now we had yesterday Governor Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, an APC governor. We have Wamako, former governor, commissioning projects in the state. The optics.
Yeah, I mean, that's Governor Nyesom Wike for you. I mean, the theatrics have just been coming. Of course, he's trying to ensure that the optics are all out there for Atiku to see, and then, of course, for PDP to see that, look, he's a factor. But a lot of political observers are beginning to say he's doing it too much. I mean, it's too late for him to actually leave the PDP as it stands right now. But he's also trying to send a very strong message to the PDP that he remains a factor. Rivers State, I mean, if you look at the past election results that we've had since 1999, Rivers State is always a very, very key factor on whoever emerges president of Nigeria. So yes, Rivers votes are there, but I mean the way he's been handling it by also punishing some of his political friends and then associates, I mean it doesn't really go well. I mean like Lee Meba, Austin Okpara, I mean these are people who have known Atiku for a very long period of time. Even before Wike became a local government chairman, Obiakpo local government, I mean they've always been with him. I mean look at Senator Lee Meba, who was in the National Assembly playing national politics. Austin Okpara, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, sitting in the same meetings with Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Why will you now be asking them not to meet with him? Because you have challenges. I think if Wike manages this very well, it can help even sell his political credentials to the APC that is cutting.
As a great party man, which he has always, touted himself to be. Now, when Wike says, my performance is because of who I am, and has absolutely nothing to do with the PDP. That as a matter of fact, political parties are only a vehicle, to achieve your goal. And again, let me quote another, point he made. We will teach them a lesson. Those who want to underrate Rivers State in 2023. What is your reading of all of this coming from Wike?
I mean, it's all targeted at Atiku, but I can tell you that even within his own political family, a lot of elders within his political families are beginning to say, no, look, you've already made your point. You've already, because, if they begin to see that, it's threatening their own political
fortunes.
It may actually affect how they go into the 2023 campaigns with him, and eventually, if he's not careful the way he manages, they will eventually leave him, and he'll be left, you know, home and dry alone. Because you see, yeah, Wike is a factor, is a very, very strong factor. We can't push that away. But you know, some of the statements he's making that makes it look like without PDP, he could have achieved so much in Rivers State. I mean, even saying that even if he goes to YPP, he would achieve better. I know. I mean, a lot of political observers.
But what does this mean for the PDP?
Yeah, for the PDP, it means that it has to put his house in order. But who stands to lose more?
Yeah.
Look, similarly, who's his governorship candidate in the PDP? If anything happens to the PDP in Rivers State, it will not only affect him. Even the APC, I mean, Amechi, who is in the APC, will be affected because Rivers State is like Lagos. We haven't seen another party winning that state. I'm telling you, if another party wins that state, the sort of information that will be coming out of that state will be just too much for the former governors to handle. So it's in the interest of even someone like Amechi to know how to manage, because he was able to manage Wike, because there are certain things that can't come out, because Wike was his former chief of staff. And Amechi is also linked to former Governor Peter Odili. So there are still some things that are being managed. But I can tell you, if another political party comes up and someone who is out of this political family comes into being the governor of Rivers State, a lot of things will go under. And by then, Amechi, Wike, and Odili will all be forced. But you see, with what he has done with former Governor May here, actually a lot of people are beginning to say, look, Wike should match the break. He has shown everyone that he has the capacity. Yes, everybody believes in him. And he has also shown the APC that he has the capacity to actually work with them. But at this point, he can't leave the PDP. It's obvious to everyone.
Yeah. But can he also be a spoiler?
Yeah, I mean, he can.
Yes.
Because that's what he's trying to do. He'll be in the PDP, but work, you know,
against the party.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that happening in Osun State. And so it depends on how the PDP is also able to manage everything that's happening. Atiku has a big task ahead of him, and he should never underrate Wike.
Sumner Sambo, words on marble. Thank you, as always.
Thank you so much.